that's releasing the talus. And then I work on the toes. The toes are that long, so they come right up to your midfoot.
Oh, wow.
So that's the joint of that toe, is
it? Wow.
So they go right into it, and that they meet with the tarsals. Well, those are the tarsals. These are cuneiform bones. Now this toe is the axis for the foot, and it sits in a box up here. So when you rotate your foot, it rotates around that second toe. So that movement's really important, because when you're running, that pronates like that, and then it supinates. Pronates, supinates. So that's the action of your foot. The big toe has a different joint. It's called a saddle joint.
Yeah.
So I'm careful not to pull it too much, but it does need a little bit of mobilising. It's very similar to the knee joint.
Oh, okay.
So it's the same kind of joint. There's a little bone underneath called a sesamoid bone, which is shaped like a sesame seed.
Oh, wow.
And that glides under there. So that's like the kneecap is underneath.
Oh, gosh.
And then that should flex like that. And then these bones here, that's your navicular bone, which is the centre of the arch. So that's protruding slightly. So we just work on the foot here to try and open up the arch a little bit. Because if the navicular is protruding, it means you've a lot of pressure on your arches.
Right.
And then the other movement we want of the foot is a circular motion. So we're trying to improve both that's called inversion, and that's called eversion. So you're going to mobilise it that way. That's better, you see how it's moving better.
Yeah.
Now,
it still feels like there's some...
Well, that's because you've got
to click.
those points there. So that's called the soleus muscle, which soleus means sole of the foot, so it plants on the back of the shin bone. So that's because that's tight. That's affecting the Achilles tendon.
Yeah, I could feel down by my heel. It was a bit sore.
Yeah.
Where it was attaching.
So
Reminds me of Dylan. Oh.
So just going into the soleus muscle. And when your leg's bent, this muscle works hard to flex the foot. When your legs are straight, these muscles work hard. These are the gastrocnemius muscles.
Yeah, ow, it's right, definitely down there.
So we're just trying to improve the circulation through those muscle fibres. Then you've got a muscle down the inside of your shin bone, which runs under the sole of your foot here, runs into your toe. So that muscle there, see, is running into. I like the sound effects.
Killing me.
So that's one of the causes when people say they have Shin splints. It's actually this muscle here, or the muscle in front. This is called meat from the bone massage.
That's exactly what it feels like.
Now you've got another one called anterior tibialis. So anterior tibialis is here, and that lifts the foot when you're running. So just coming into there, there's a groove between anterior tib and the tibia. So I'm just sort of pushing the meat away from the bone again.
Nice.
To Christmas dinner. I spend so long carving a joint, man, and won't let me do it anymore. Analysing all the bones and the synovial fluid.
Oh, you really need to have come to this anatomy lab thing that we're going to.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Are you going? You haven't gone yet?
No, it's in January.
How much is it?
I think it was about £90, but all the tickets are sold.
Are they? That's not bad.
Yeah, it's tender down towards the bottom.
Yeah,
or,
so that's where
around there.
that's where anterior tibialis. You see, that's where it goes around into the tendon, and that has the action of doing that when you're running. So you see, we're just drawing the tendon away from the tibia, and then just get that moving. So that spreads out across the toes, and then I just mobilise your toes like that. There we are.
Click. It definitely felt better last time when you'd done it.
So that's half the job. Now we do the other side.
The other side. Right.
So
it's this one that's really trapped.
Right. I'm just going to start by mobilising the talus. You can do this when you're face down. You just lift the ankle like that.
Okay.
And jiggle it.
Yeah.
See, that's another way of doing it. It's just jiggling it, and then take it in a circle.
Oh.
All crumbs. Clunky, isn't it?
It's really horrible. Oh.
I can feel that. Let's just get.
Why does that happen? Why is it?
Well, it's just impact. You think each time you're placing your foot down, you're taking the weight of your body.
Yeah.
So you see, when you're running, you're just putting that on your feet.
That's why I'm practicing walking on my hands. I think my hands are going to be quite useful at some point. I'm going to run the marathon on my hands.
See, I've never heard of forearm pain from doing handstands. That's brilliant. I'm trying to do press-ups.
Handstand press-ups?
I walk my feet up the beam and then start to do press-ups in a handstand. So that's my aim.
Yeah, well that's mine too. I tried from a headstand to push up, but I wasn't quite strong enough.
Yeah, it's easier to go down.
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
I'm trying to do vertical plank.
Vertical plank. Or is that just like walking up the wall? And then...
It's a variation of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a few little... I get bored with planks, I thought I'd just try and do...
I did yesterday. I did a plank and was like, this is just a bit boring and easy.
Now, just come back to soleus muscle. Actually, this isn't as fibrous as the other side.
Isn't it? Would you have expected that because of the clunkiness?
There's more the ankle that was stiffer on this side. And the gastrocs are really nice, in good condition.
Oh, that's good to hear. My lord.
Muscles are covered in a sort of elastic bag of fascia. So when the muscles swell, they get extra fluid and the fascia swells up. And that can stick to the bone, which is the initial cause of shin splints.
Right.
So.
That down there.
That's it.
I'm going to have big bruises.
No, you haven't got any bruises. I don't.
Tomorrow, I think.
I don't do it hard enough to bruise.
Feels like.
If you're doing cupping, you'd be bruised. But I just visualise this muscle just coming away from the bone.
Yeah. You just have to think of a chicken leg, really, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the thighs.
Well, we've got chicken wings, haven't we?
Mine are disappearing. I used to do.
Some of us have.
I've got strong.
And then I'm always gentle with the big toe.
Yeah.
Never pull
yank
it too
that.
hard. No. But these toes you can just pull. They're fine.
Oh,
there.
that one.
Yeah, so that's released there.
Yeah.
And then you can spread your feet.
Oh, I love doing that, putting my fingers between my toes. Your
Great,
fingers are
isn't it?
bigger than mine.
Yoga feet.
Yeah.
Yoga feet. Hello. Yeah.
Wendy's yoga toes.
That's lovely, isn't it?
It is.
I think this is better than reflexology.
Yeah.
I'd love to do a test and someone do reflexology and then do all this and then recheck
Yeah.
to see what comes up. That's lovely. Let's go and check.
There.
Hand.